So now you can see the size of the budget bungalow that I'm building right now. It's 9 meters by 6 meters, and it has three rooms of 3 meters by 3 meters, but the whole area is 9 meters by 6 meters. Compared to the over 100,000 pesos that the project of Swiss Humanity spent on that two small room school building, I do not dispute that he is spending that kind of amount on that school project, but what I'm disputing is the what he get out of his over 100,000 pesos. I don't believe it is um, comparable to what he spent on it, and that is the trouble. If like these charities that are handling these projects don't know what they're doing. I believe that it is overpriced, and I believe that if I build that just that kind of build, it won't be reaching that kind of amount. So now I will be telling you how much it costs me every day and the running total of my budget bungalow project. So this is day 4 on my budget bungalow project that I've been doing lately. So as you can see, in the last 2 days, all I've been showing you is just the digging. I myself was getting bored on it, but like I said, it has to be done. So for now, we have finished all the diggings that we need. We are now getting ready for the columns to get up. So what was ordered to me today is more wood for the column formations. Or like yesterday, I've shown you that how much each cost for permatting that we done. Like you can see down here, one rebar per set is the rebar is 150 pesos we're getting for a 10 mm rebar. So the tire wire is 60 pesos per kilo. So this is only like a few grams used as a tire wire. So the whole matting is costing me 156 pesos. So we have done the 4 mattings, but now we need the scaffold for the wood. But what I've decided that I will give you the pricing as I go on per day. I think it will be more interesting than pricing you how much materials I've used. I think I'm gonna have to price you like day 1. On day 1, we started the layout, so I hired 2 people with it doing the layout, and 40 pieces of cocoa wood was ordered just to be used on that first day layout. So the materials are bought for that one is 40 pieces of 2x2x8 cocoa wood that cost me 2,800 pesos because it's 70 pesos each, and then 2 kilos of 4-inch nails at 50 pesos per kilo, so that's 100, plus the 50 pesos for the nylon strings that they use to line up, like what you can see here. And so for day 1, it cost me 1,400 for labor, 2,950 for materials, and 300 for miscellaneous, which includes that's the picking up the materials, the petrol, and the driver. So I always have the column on my accounts when I do the per project, a miscellaneous column. And that's it, the petrol, the electric when I cut things. So for that day 1, the total is 4,650 That's 1,400 for labor and 3,250 for materials. Now on the second day, as you can see, my day 2 is just consists of digging all the trench, all the column holes has been done on day 3 and day 2 and day 3 rather. So day 2 was just full blast digging. So it only cost me for the labor of the 2 diggers, because the lawyer, as you know, he helps around, but he's actually on my domestic budget, because he's actually my domestic worker, but he likes helping out, so he's not included with the budget on the budget bungalow. He just like helping out. So on that day, 1,000 for the labor and 40 pesos for the snacks morning and afternoon for 2 people. And on day 3, we are finishing on the digging, but we have done, like that was yesterday, we have done the mattings. So I put 150 pesos for the miscellaneous, which is the picking up of that material of the matting, which is, like I said, one matting is 1 rebar. 1 rebar is 150, and the tire wire, so 156 per matting is the price. So for the 12 matting is 1,872. With the labor is 1,040, and the miscellaneous yesterday was 150. So yesterday's total expense is 3,062 pesos. Now today is day 4. Day 4, we have finished all the digging. Any little digging that's uneven is just done by the lawyer. So we have finished the digging. We are now forming, getting ready for the columns to stand up. So what is added today was 60 pieces of cocoa wood. As you can see, they're all now doing the cocoa wood, and 6 kilos of nails, 4-inch at 50 pesos per kilo. 6 kilos is 300 pesos. So 60 pieces of cocoa wood 2 by 2 by 8 at 70, that's 4,200, and that's 300 kilos 6 kilos of nails, 4-inch is 300 pesos. That's where I get it. Sorry. And the miscellaneous that I put in for that, petrol and for the driver to pick up the item is 300 pesos. So for day 4, the total is 5,840. So for the last 4 days, the total is 14,592. Labor is 4,520. Material wise, the one that's actually on site being used is 9,322. And miscellaneous, total is 750. So this is how they do it here. You can see these are the holes, and this is where the rebars for the columns gonna stand up, and they're gonna brace it up so it stand up, and then we pour the footing ready. I think we're just gonna be doing that tomorrow, because as of now they are setting up the frames for the 12 columns. I'm trying to build to see how much I can build, in what stage. I know this is gonna cost more than 100,000 pesos, but I want to see how much, what stage it can be, the 100,000, because I know there are other people out there building an Amakan 3-line blocks up inferior build, but charges 100,000, says it's 100,000 pesos, in which I myself don't believe it. And also, like the Swiss Humanity classroom in Tabunan, the woman that's in charge is saying it's over 100,000 for the 2-room at that stage that I'm showing in the video. I think it's not the fault of Swiss Humanity, but I think because that's not what 100,000 pesos costs with that unfinished 2-bedroom or 2-room, a very small house, a very small building for over 100,000 pesos. And this bungalow is 3-bedroom bungalow, all in concrete. And so I want to see how far 100,000 pesos can reach. So for the 4th day, it's 14,592. So there, this is how they do it. Like I said, all the holes with columns are braced up, so all the rebars can stand up. Then after that, it's all straight up, tied in, braced up. Then we will pour the footings with the mattings with the column. So that will be tomorrow. So because they want it all get ready for all the bracing will be just done as they go on, but all the major structure for holding the column, it will be all set up already. So they have the Lloyd helping there. When he finished cleaning the dogs, doing the things up there, he likes helping out. So day 4, total 14. The running total is 14,592. With labor start creeping up against the materials. The materials so far is 9,322, and labor is 4,520. Miscellaneous is 750.